Thank you, Mr. Speaker and colleagues, for the opportunity to speak to you all today regarding House Resolution 618, which recognizes January 2020 as Human Trafficking Awareness Month in Pennsylvania. Following our adoption of House Resolution 22 last year, I held a human trafficking hearing in my district. We heard the most moving testimony from a survivor. She shocked most of our audience with a story of going to work for an auto body shop and then being trafficked by the owner. We also heard from Dr. Rhodes, director and co-founder of the Villanova Law Institute to address commercial sex exploitation. In her testimony, Dr. Rhodes stated, House Bill 12, better known as the Buyer Beware Act, is a critical step towards reestablishing the Commonwealth's position as a leading jurisdiction in the fight against human trafficking. The exploitation of men, women, and children, especially children, is ranked by the FBI as the third largest criminal activity in the world. It has become a $150 billion industry, destroying lives of its victims and of all ages and genders, but disproportionately impacting women and young girls. This is a global threat that affects people of all nations, including the United States. Not only does human trafficking happen around the world, but it happens across our country and in every state, including Pennsylvania. There are trafficking cases that have been cited in the past year throughout the Commonwealth. According to the Pennsylvania National Human Trafficking Hotline, in 2018, there were 275 cases, 621 human trafficking victims identified, 215 traffickers, and 101 businesses that trafficked people. Various studies have indicated that many victims of sex and labor trafficking are our most vulnerable citizens, runaways, those in foster care, those who have aged out of the system, are homeless and left to fend for themselves. However, anyone can become a victim of human trafficking. The internet and its myriad of social networking websites are rife with predators on their next victim. It is our duty and our moral obligation as leaders in the state to do everything we can to protect those who have been victimized, to work diligently to prevent more men, women, and children from being victimized. With this resolution, which was previously sponsored by Representative Marguerite Quinn, I am proud to say the House has unanimously supported this legislation for years. We have been raising awareness of this horrendous crime. Additionally, we'll have the opportunity, tomorrow I hope, to pass 7 human trafficking bills, not the least of which is Senator Philip Hill's and Rep. Grove's Buyer Beware Act. I hope you will join me in supporting these bills, and if we pass them, we can call Pennsylvania a national leader in fighting human trafficking. Public awareness is only one step, but it is a vital step that each of us can take. Thank you for your support of House Resolution 618, designating January 2020 as Human Trafficking Awareness Month in Pennsylvania.